Hello and welcome to another edition of Workforce Watercooler. I'm Leslie. I've got Brian with me. We work for the South Central Workforce Development Board, and we have a special surprise guest today. We've got Denise McDonald. She is with Logan County Good Samaritan. And Denise, welcome. We are so happy to have you with us virtually today. How do you feel about being on Workforce Watercooler?
A little nervous, but I think you'll make it okay. But I'm glad to be here. Glad I can help and get the word out and try to.
Absolutely. So, for viewers that may not know about Logan County Good Samaritan, what 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 is your organization about? Because I think it is amazing what you do and what you're doing and how you help people. So, if we could start off with that, what tell us a little bit about that.
Logan County Good Samaritan is a benevolent organization, and we do several different things. We are a food pantry. We distribute the TFAP and CSFP programs through the USDA, and we also have financial assistance in crisis situations. We have the workforce corner where Shannon comes once a month to meet with employees who are looking for work. And we also do taxes. So right now we have tax time going on also.
Mhm.
So um, and we also are currently expanding. We are building a warehouse that's going to connect to our current building. It's been a 3-year project that, yes, I'm so thrilled that that is finally happening. So that'll help us to be able to distribute more effectively and be able to, have room to do things. Right now, we actually rent a building across town, which logistically is not very good. So
And if you have never seen Denise in action, I'm not kidding. She is like it is a thing of beauty to watch
well,
because I mean she is taking care of business. She is going through doing things very quickly, but still, I mean, you're still interacting with everyone there and making these volunteers feel valued, and it's just you are a true gem for that entire community.
thank you. I,
You are very welcome.
Yeah, and so our workforce board also, well before I was on staff, has had a long-term relationship with you, Denise. I mean, you've come on when we were trying to have better representation of workforce services across our 10 counties. The career centers got closed across the board from a lot of locations, and only a minimum amount of them remained. And you came on as somebody that wanted to connect because I think it was at the time and still is. I mean, you have a lot of interactions with people that are looking for work, correct?
Absolutely. That's one of the biggest things when somebody loses their job. That's the first thing they do is they come looking for assistance. So I try to keep my flyers and hand them out and, encourage people to meet with Shannon because she is such a wonderful resource. She spends, good quality time with every person she meets with,
Mhm.
make sure they have a good resume and they understand how to apply for jobs online and how to register for work. And it's just been a great um, partnership between the two. And we were actually the first partner that came on with the workforce board.
Ooh, all
Amen.
right. i
So,
did i did not know that.
yes, we were.
Very good. Well, and if you're watching and you're a little unsure about the career coach on call, we want to bring the career center to all our counties. And so we have developed a system called Career Coach on Call. And the Career Coach on Call is Shannon Gotke, who is amazing. She has an incredible skill set, and she matches that with being amazing with people. She is a born teacher, uh, fantastic to work with, and she produces results. She helps people if they come in. She can work with them on a resume, job searches, anything career related. Shannon, Shannon is your person. So she comes to Logan County the first Wednesday of every month. She comes to Logan County Good Samaritan and also Logan County Skills U. And that allows people, if it's not easy to get to Bowling Green, to go to the Career Center, then you know what? You can make an appointment in Logan County and get the same services. And, I'm really excited and remain excited about that program. We've developed appointment systems, and so we've got people making appointments for these visits, and it's really increasing awareness of this service. And we're so pleased that to have Good Samaritan willing to do that, because it really does elevate the amount of service we're bringing to Logan County. So speaking of trying to get people jobs, we have an event coming up in Logan County on April 12th. It is the Talent Tuesday hiring event. And this hiring event's a little bit different because it's focusing on specific time frames that people would be available to work. And Brian, could you explain the reason why we're trying this tactic?
Yeah, I mean, we've been promoting this for several weeks now. We have, first of all, we want to have these Talent Tuesday events throughout the 10 county region. So this is our third one. Yeah, no, yeah, third one. So I was thinking we didn't start in January, so this will be our third one. And so we know that Logan County has got a sizable population that we want to provide service to. And it's not always as easy as going to Bowling Green. And for some people, it's going to Glasgow. So this is the first non-Warren County, non-Barron County, where there's not a career center where we typically host these events at. Opportunity. But we've heard from a lot of job seekers, just over the course of the pandemic and especially recently, besides salary and income, a lot of people are looking for just flexibility, or they're willing to even sacrifice making more money if it means that they can work remote, if it means that they can work first shift somewhere. I mean, we know that a lot of second and third shift opportunities sometimes have what's called a shift differential, where you can get paid a little bit more to incentivize people to work, those other kind of hours that are not necessarily normal daytime operating hours. But anyway, we're saying, okay, out of all of the employment opportunities, how many of them and which ones have these kind of opportunities that would be a match to be either flexible hours, work completely remotely, or work first shift. So we've taken this concept to Logan County. And, we're still in the process of trying to get employers we need more to come on board. We know there's got to be some unfilled positions, open available positions that meet one of these three criteria. So contact our board, contact our organization. I'm sure Leslie will attach ways to contact us and links in this video. And Denise is in such demand. She gets calls from her work phone, her cell phone. I mean, all the time. I'm expecting a bell to go off or a siren there, Denise.
I have 3 phones sitting on my desk at the moment, and they're.
But if you notice, Denise is not multitasking. We learned a couple episodes ago that multitasking decreases your IQ by 10 points when you try to multitask. So I applaud Denise for resisting the urge. She's fully into Watercooler.
Well, but we also learned, Leslie, was that bosses get interrupted on average, like once every 8 or 10 minutes? Or something?
I think it was 8 minutes.
So yeah, Denise, here we are about 8 minutes in, and you
Yeah,
know,
exactly. So she is
you had your break. Now it's time to answer people's questions again.
that's right. She is
Respond to the public.
proving that theory to be true.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to mention about jobs, for this event for employers, we know that there are a lot of small businesses that need help, a lot, and these businesses primarily are day shift. And if you talk about a hiring event / job fair, I can't recall hardly any small businesses ever participating. And I think it's because they feel like, well, this isn't the right place for me. But what we're doing with this event is we are encouraging small businesses. Hey, you can come and have a table right by the big corporate people, and we're giving them the super discounted rate of $25 for a table, and that covers 2 box lunches, that covers all the social media promotion. We're getting the job, the job seekers for you. It is an incredible value, especially when you think about posting jobs online, on other services. We really want small businesses to feel like this is an option for them. So we really need employers. We've got job seekers. I mean, job seekers are signing up right and left, and we want everyone to be able to go there and, if not get hired, at least get some really viable options. So job seekers, what do we need to tell them to help them take the plunge and click register and say, I'm going to this event?
Well, for one, it's going to be local.
Yes.
That's, Logan County has one of the largest land masses in Kentucky. And, it's hard for a lot of our people to get all the way to Bowling Green. Mm-hmm. So this is their chance to get in and get, some visibility in there with the employer. So.
And two, I mean, to me, it is something that saves them a lot of time, because you know what, we've already figured out these are the employers, at least the ones who have responded to us, that are hiring for these particular times. And if that's what you're looking for, there's no need to drive around town, dropping off resumes. Come to this event and you're knocking them out all at once.
Well, and I'll say too, this is hard to promise, but it can happen in a moment when you're in person together. At our last job fair, we had people that were interviewed off to the side while they showed up. So I don't think they knew they were going to get interviewed. I don't know if the company knew they were going to be interviewing people, but it happened. And a week later, less than a week later, these folks had offer letters coming to them, making more money than they thought that they were capable of making. And so there can be, surprises that happen. So we know, and Denise, I'm sure you've heard people that are just getting stuck, or that are saying, I'm applying and I'm not hearing back.
Right.
Sometimes you cross the wrong T, or you didn't dot the I, and nobody gives you that kind of feedback. And so your resume or your online application is sort of stuck and hanging, and nobody's like, hey, can you fix this one thing, and then we can push you through. Mm-hmm. You're just kind of left at the mercy of maybe an online machine that doesn't provide a human factor. And so when you can meet in person with people and have that human interactivity, it makes a big difference, and you can win people over. So we've also told people, come prepared to get a job. Like, this is not just exploring or having conversations. You might be able to make an impression and actually land a job.
And by registering ahead of time, we are connecting those individuals who register with Shannon our career coach on call, so she can be helping them get their resume to where when they walk in, I mean, it is solid, it is ready to go. And we also have for the first 50 job seekers who register and attend, they can't just register, they have to register and then attend. We're doing a drawing for a $50 gas card, just, to help them out as further incentive to go ahead and sign up. This is something that will be worth your while. And we want it to be worthwhile for the job seeker. We want it to be worthwhile for the employers as well. So any additional thoughts about this event, about how we can get people fired up and there on April 12th?
Just, we do need, like you said, we need more employers. So if we can get some more employers in there, that would be helpful. And just take advantage of what the Workforce Board is doing for our county, which is bringing these things to our home county. We're not having to travel for them. Mm-hmm. So take advantage while it's being provided, both, with Shannon, with the career coach on call, and also with the job fairs that are getting put in. So.
Very well said, Brian. Anything else?
I'll just say, if you miss us next Tuesday, you still have ways to connect. I don't know that we can articulate this very well on a flyer, but you don't have to be going to Good Samaritan or Adult Ed for services that they normally provide in order to get access to Shannon, this career coach, either. That's just where she is going to be set up. And so it makes a lot of sense for Denise and for our Adult Ed partners to refer their clients that they know need to meet with Shannon. But if you're just like, do I not have to go to Bowling Green or the Career Center there? Like, pay attention to the dates that she comes, connect. If you're like, what were those job opportunities? I had something going on that day, or I meant to go. We are going to be aware of these job opportunities past next Tuesday as well, and just ongoing. And so connecting to us is the first step, whether you can do it at this event or not, but we sure hope you can make it next Tuesday.
Yes, April 12th at the Logan County Public Library. We'll be in their, multi-purpose room. They've got a really nice, large space. We will be there from 10 to 2. We encourage job seekers to register in advance so they can get some resume help before they walk in the door. We need employers to register yesterday. I am in the process of creating some social media promotions, and I want to be flashing as many employer names as possible. So employers, when you sign up for the event, it's not just come and, put your pencils in a cup on a table and sit there and wait. We're going to be creating different promotions to encourage people to attend. And we also will be setting up the event to where you are better suited to have conversations with job seekers. It's not going to be a job fair. This is more of a hiring event set up where people can have conversations and really, if not have a full-on interview, get very close. So we expect some positive results. We just want to get as many people there as possible. It's a really good opportunity for Logan County.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you both so much for joining us. Please join us on our next edition of Workforce Watercooler, and we will see you then.
Thanks, Denise. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Denise.